Hello and welcome to the DFly podcast. I am here with my friends. MK, hello.
Hello.
Unteamer, hello.
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 And Skordraec, hello.
Hi.
I'm also here with my co-host, New Hampshire.
Hello.
Hello. So welcome. I first want to just thank the TOs and Sarah for making the beautiful map and making this game happen. I think this is one of the funnest games personally that we could possibly have in dfly.io. So what do you guys think of that? Do you think this is probably one of the more fun game types, or do you think of Sarah's map?
I think it's fantastic.
Yeah, it's definitely a blast to play on.
Excellent.
The strategies that you get to implement are wonderful.
I loved it. He put a lot of thought into it too. He put a lot of thought and time. It was really incredible to see take shape from my side too.
Yeah,
and then play on it afterwards.
Yeah, I'll agree with that. I don't think we're using it quite in the way that he wanted us to use it, but I think he intentionally, or first off, thought it was going to be like set spawns kind of a game. Anyway, I had a great time. I love the map. It's fun to play on. I agree.
Absolutely. So this was our wildcard game this season. We all were on the same, kind of team, in the three teams. That was really cool. What did you guys learn from each other? What did dark green and orange learn from each other?
I'll just direct that. Let's have E. E, you're up. All right, Kate, you're up.
Okay, so what did we learn from each other?
Oh, I don't know.
I think no, it's a fair question. I think one thing that I'll just pick specifics on here. For whatever reason, I found myself playing a lot with Taco, and I don't know if that's his official name. I think it's tacos or palindrome or something like that. Anyway,
yeah, she's
I'm sorry, that's a she. I apologize. Yeah. Anyway, fantastic builder, really aggressive. I enjoyed we just kind of found ourselves paired up together. I think I find it interesting the way dark green. I don't want to give away secrets, but they have a very interesting way of managing their team on game days, and I like that. It's kind of just well thought out. I'll say that. I enjoyed it.
I have to agree, since managing our team on Dark Orange is like herding a bunch of cats towards some kind of specific goal. And clearly, Dark Green has a very clear and coincised battle plan. So it was nice to see as a question of comparison.
What about you, Skordraec?
I don't know specifically. I spent most of the game worrying about which bullets I weren't supposed to hit my hitbox. I played with New Hampshire for a while. It was just an all-around blast to play.
Awesome. What do you guys think about Flashbang being banned in this game? Did it affect your strategies, at all?
I mean, I personally play with Flashbang, and I may or may not have accidentally teleported into somebody else's territory when I forgot I had teleport instead of Flashbang. May or may not, of course.
Of course.
Confirming nothing. But yeah, I really think it was a good choice to ban Flashbang as a King of the Hill game, and really appreciated everyone sticking to it.
Yep, I'll agree with that. That's kind of something that the team captains have always thought about with King of the Hills. Flashbang is just a really tough strategy to beat in a game like this, and it kind of does give a little bit of an unfair advantage, I think. But Orange, we don't and never really have used Flashbang as a strategy, so it doesn't really affect our game at all.
At the same time, given that we are two teams together, and that coding Flashbang under those circumstances, I think would have required some coding, perhaps. I think it was a good idea.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I agree. So what were your expectations going into the game today versus the outcome of the game? Are you guys, happy that you tied in first, or were you expecting something else?
Well, our initial plan was to go around the map and close the map. To be very honest, but since we had some trouble doing that, we decided to go for the points instead, which was a lesser goal, but I think in the end it ended up working out.
You always go into a game wanting to win it. I think that's the point of playing. So um, I think we had a really good shot at it. So the outcome did surprise me quite a bit. I didn't realize we were that close. Even though Sawyer was telling us that, oh, we have this many points or this many points, and if we can just grab this, we can do that. So I think at the end we got dug for a 3 though, and that gave us, otherwise we would have won solely, but purple I think dug us and grabbed one of our 3s, and I think that's what put them
Yeah.
and tied us.
It was definitely a good game, for sure.
Yes.
Like, good game all around, absolutely. So yeah, this was our wildcard game. I'm actually really interested to hear people's responses to this question. What would you like to see in the future wildcard games? Would you like to see more of this kind of style, or?
I really like this game. I'd actually maybe want to see something along the lines of 1v1 teams. I don't know how it could be made into a wildcard game. I think it's an interesting idea to bounce around, maybe test.
What do you mean when you say 1v1 team? Like as in just two teams fighting against each other?
Oh yeah, just street fights, one team against the other.
And Score, what do you think about that? Like the old, I guess, a round robin or tournament, like double elimination that's been proposed?
It would be an interesting way to play the game. I'm open to try it. It's less bullets that are coming my way at once, so I'll try it.
Okay, let me speak to this for just a second. So as far as a vice captain for Orange, I think it's a great idea. I like being able to. I think it's totally worth the conversation, and I like it. Okay, now putting on my TO hat, because I have different answers for different things.
Of course.
That's a pretty labor-intensive kind of thing to put together. It's going to take some time. I also agree that it is definitely worth a conversation about it, and we have been having conversations about it. So it's definitely something on the table. It is not on the table for any wild cards left in this season. So it can certainly happen as either season 6 or kind of a 5.5 winter games kind of thing. There's definitely conversations happening about it. So there.
Very interesting. Thank you for that insight, MK. Very interesting stuff here. Yeah, so hey, congratulations everybody. You guys did great. I think everyone really played a great game today. It was not, the outcome was not what I was expecting. We were going around on that live stream, just like, Golden Goat was like looking at where everyone's hills were and what they captured. I was just like, oh my God, they got this or they got that. Like, who got the 10-pointer? Like, that was so cool and interesting. So thank you guys for playing, and thank you for, joining the podcast with us today. Thanks, guys. Any
Thank
closing
you.
comments? Anyone have anything else to say?
Yeah, I would say something if I may.
Please.
Just about the scenario for the 1v1. I mean, since it was brought up, I had thought about it. I had a little bit opportunity to think about it. I had some time to think about it, and I had firstly made a suggestion in terms of the format of how it seemed to me that could be the most easy to create and efficient to make it a kind of a very extremely small map something like 4 screen sized map, and that the matches last only 20 minutes, which would give plenty of time to play the game. And in around an hour's time of quote unquote tournament time, you'd have 3 games, 6 teams and 3 games. So I found that it seemed to me that could be the most viable solution to get the 1v1 tournament going, to make it happen quick, easy, without any other special coding from Serial. And at the same time, it could be in such a way that other teams who are not playing can spectate, can watch like the live stream. And given the map is so small, it'll be fairly easy to watch that and see how it goes. And I think that from my point of view, that is the best way of making that 1v1, one team versus one team idea doable.
Yep,
easily,
I agree.
quickly.
There's definitely a conversation happening about it. Some of Unteamer's ideas, some of other people's ideas being thrown together, and seeing a good plan. But overall, as a tournament, I mean, we need to make it good, fair, and right, and easy to do, with the least amount of intervention from Serial as possible. Those are the requirements.
Yeah, and a small map with only 2 teams, with a short period of time playing. We can do it now. There's no issue about decoding or about anything to do it as some kind of mini, or next season, winter games, or whatever you want to call it. It's easy to do, and it's totally viable without requiring any intervention by Serial.
Very interesting ideas.
All right. Well, anyone else have any other kind of closing thoughts?
I just, congratulations to everybody in this game. I like everybody had really, so far, has been really good sports about it. So I appreciate that, and it was a fun game. So thanks.
It was
thank
fun.
you, and thank you for hosting the podcast, Jess.
Yay!
Thank you guys for hosting.
Thank you guys all so much.
The hostesses with the mostesses.
It's
we love
very true. We are the hostesses of the mostest. And yeah, Dark Green Orange, I think our Team Brown did awesome today. Like
Team Brown.
We did.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Cheers, everybody. Take care.
See ya.
Right,
Bye.
take care.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.